I'm Andrew.
I'm Mason.
I'm Lainey.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Cadence.
I'm Hayden.
I'm Austin.
I'm Kate.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Haley.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Olivia. I'm Josie.
That's Brooklyn. That's Nicole. Gracie.
You're watching the Eagle News Network.
Good morning, South Valley Eagles. I'm Josie.
And I'm Lainey.
And we're your Eagle News anchors for this week. Cancer affects all of us, and on January 31st, South Valley is showing our support. Everyone needs to pick a color to wear next Tuesday for the 31st for a picture in the gym that morning. Different colors represent different types of cancer. For example, if you wear a multicolor or lavender shirt, you are representing all cancers. Gray for brain cancer, pink for breast cancer, gold for childhood cancer, orange for leukemia, white for lung cancer, and black for skin cancer are just a few colors you can wear. For more on this event, let's go on over to Chloe for more information on the 31st.
On January 31st, South Valley is going to be raising cancer awareness. Let's go to Ms. Mullen to see what she has to say.
What is South Valley going to do to show our support for cancer awareness?
What South Valley is going to do is on Tuesday, January 31st, all students are invited and staff are invited to wear a color that represents the cancer kind of their choice. So if they've had a family member that's been affected or somebody close to them or they themselves have been affected by cancer in some way, they can show their support by wearing that respective color.
When and where will this take place?
What we'll do is we'll have students and staff that are willing go to the gym during advisory, and we'll get a large group photo. So I think the cool thing would be to have everybody arranged by the color that's associated with the cancer that they're supporting and remembering. And so I can envision the gym having different, and the bleachers having different spaces for pink or black or orange, depending on the cancer that somebody is paying tribute to.
Why is South Valley doing this?
South Valley has been affected by cancer in so many different ways, and a student came to me and had a passion, and so we really like to hone in on students with a passion to pay tribute. And so in talking with the student, we brainstormed some ideas, and this was one small way that we as a school can show support, because we have had staff members affected in different ways. We've had students affected in different ways, and so this is just a great way to pay tribute to something that really is kind of a yucky thing. And so we as a school can show support for each other, that we're here together when we have to go through something like this.
Thank you, Ms. Mullen. Let's go to August to get more information.
On January 31st, South Valley would like to raise awareness for people and families that have or currently are affected by cancer.
To show our support, we would like everyone in South Valley to wear a color that represents a cancer that has made an impact in your life.
On January 31st, whoever participates will gather in the gym during advisory to take a photo.
Hey August, what color corresponds with each cancer type?
I don't know. Let's go see. Red is for multiple myeloma.
Black is for medullary cancer.
Orange is for leukemia. Teal and white is for cervical cancer.
Pink is for breast cancer.
Blue is for prostate cancer.
Gold is for childhood cancer.
Back to you, anchors.
Can you believe that middle school basketball season is winding down? Gracie had a chance to catch up with Coach Diego this week and ask her a few questions about girls basketball.
Hi, my name is Gracie, and I'm here to recap on the girls basketball season.
My name is August.
What is one of your favorite things about practice?
One of my favorite things about practice this season was on Fridays when we would play knockout and the coaches would join in and we would all have a great time. It was a great way to end the week.
What was your favorite game?
And one of my favorite memories of the basketball games were when the B team, during our tournament, we played Liberty, our third game, and we had already won 2, so it was a chance to go 3-0 in the tournament and win first place, and we did, and all the girls played a great game, and it was a lot of fun.
Lainey, can you believe we only have 15 weeks of school left and some students still don't remember the expectations?
What?
I know, that is crazy. Cadence has a chance to catch up with Miss Mullen to get some reminders for South Valley.
Let's go see what some second semester expectations.
Second semester here, let's be reminded of what's expected from us South Valley Eagles.
There aren't any new rules, just reminders of rules that have been taking place all year. There are no rules that were eliminated at the end of the first semester, but just due to the timing of the year, we have different reminders. I don't anticipate any rule changes soon, just reminders. I think the biggest thing that I've seen has been students walking down the hallway with their earbuds. I think the biggest thing is just the ability to multitask. I think, when you're at school, your attention needs to be to the task at hand. So that is what your teacher's saying, what your teacher's asking you to do, and it's just another distractible piece. I would love to remind you of some things. I think the first and foremost piece that I would love to remind you all of is just to put first things first. We're here to be students. I know sometimes the social piece is a huge part of middle school, but as we had discussions with our 8th grade students, just a reminder that grades matter and grades count. And when you go home, your first priority should be to get your homework done if you happen to have any, and then play afterwards. Is typically what I would recommend from the parent side as well as from the principal side. The other things, just some simple rules in the hallway, just to remind students to keep their hands and feet to themselves, to be respectful to themselves and to their neighbors. Cafeteria, students know how to enter. They've been doing a great job. But reminder of no saving seats, and the cafeteria ladies, like when you put your tray down on the pay counter when you go through the pay line. So just a reminder of that. Also, just the words that we say to each other. We're hoping that we are saying things that are building each other up versus tearing each other down. And we're a school community that is supportive of each other, and so words do matter.
Now back to you,
Are you
anchors.
excited about going to high school? I am super excited. I'm also very excited to see all the classes there are to pick from.
Yeah, that would be cool, but don't worry, it is only your future you're picking for.
Well, thanks, Lainey, for not making me feel nervous about anything.
Josie, don't be nervous. Kate was able to talk to Miss Hall, and she has some very important information about enrollment she wants to share with the 8th graders.
When and where will the enrollment take place?
So the enrollment for our current 8th graders going into 9th grade happens on the 30th and 31st at the end of this month. So the high school guidance counselor is going to come over, and she's going to visit with all of the 8th grade social studies classes and do a presentation and give you all the information you need about how many credits you need to have to graduate, what types of classes are available, how many kind of like core classes you should sign up for, and then how many spaces you have to fill for your elective choices. So after she comes on the 30th and 31st, that's to give you guys information about signing up for classes and things like that. So that way you have time to review it and think about it and talk to your parent or guardian about it. And then what's going to happen is she's going to come back then on the 7th and 8th of February back into social studies classes, and she's going to help you guys put in your requests that you sign up for in the computer. So same thing that you guys did as 6th and 7th graders, where Mr. Earhart and I came into your class and you signed up for your classes on the computer. The same thing's going to happen when the high school guidance counselor comes over. So the nice thing about her coming over twice, you guys, is that the first day that she comes, it's going to be a lot of information about the types of classes, semester versus full year, the types of elective classes you can sign up for. And that's a lot of information. And so when she comes back then on the 7th and 8th, it's going to give you the chance to follow up with any questions or make sure you really understand things. And then as always, if you have questions about, signing up for classes, that's something that you can always come and talk to Mr. Earhart and I about.
And will there be more electives, be semester or full year?
Most of my understanding is most of the elective classes at the high school are semester classes. However, like foreign language is an elective class, and just how as 8th graders you take foreign language for a full year, you would take, if you decide to take a foreign language, that would be a full year as well. So there's a whole big variety of the classes that you can take, which is nice because you can figure out what you're really interested in. But that's the nice part about that, the counselor coming over to talk to you about that, so that you have a really good idea of the classes that are.
For the information, and thank you, South Valley, for taking your time out of your amazing Friday to watch us.
Have an amazing Friday.